Mission. It's located the target. Mission is a goal. Let's turn on some of this stuff first. The stuff. Okay, work. Oh, no. Oh, it's gonna work. Yes. Hang loose. How was it? Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii. The channel. Okay. Oh yeah, one more thing. Ghost box, talking thingy, random word generator if you shake it thing that you read into and it's not real. But it sure feels like it's Kathleen. Tuning in. That's the other one. Kathleen. What's this one say?
Stick.
Stick.
Alcohol.
Stick and alcohol. Maybe it's painting a story. So yes, if you haven't seen that, I'm sure you might have it. See Mizzou. My grateful for my viewers and subscribers and there's those like buttons. I don't know. They don't mean anything anymore at this point in time. But, yeah, I got COVID. Teresa. No. COVID, not Teresa. So, now I wouldn't know what frickin' variety of COVID with Spock, A, B, C, Alpha, Beta, frickin' Gamma, Delta, frickin' I don't know, 1.12 BBX. I don't know. I'm sure it's like the latest one that's super contagious. And I had the major symptoms on like Sunday night, I think, and it was like, yeah, something's really happening, and then I got a fever. I'm like, oh no! And then I tested myself. I think, what was it? Whatever, brain fog already. That's what I'm like, brain fog. So the fever went up and down. It started to get pretty gnarly. My sister had a home test. My mom had an appointment, so I used a mask. I knew there was something up because it was like a fever. So that stuff where it says flu-like symptoms, that's true. And the flus can be like nasty with headaches, congestion, coughing, and fever and shivers. I had the shivers there for him. So it was like it was big nasty for a day. Then it was half nasty for the next day. Now it's just like annoying. And I tested with a home test. I figured, well, I probably don't have it, but I'll test anyway. And I'm like, inside I'm like, oh no. After 3 years, three years of avoiding that mofo thing, everybody was COVID fighting. You know, after 3 years of avoiding it, vaccinated,
bribed.
I got nabbed. Now I'm like the plague doctor who catches the bubonic plague, logging everything because I'm losing weight and I'm vulnerable and it's hurt my feelings. I'm not going to Toastmaster. And I'm still sniffly, and I got my CPAP thing. You know what it's like when your nose is stuffed and the thing's trying to go. So anyhow, be rest assured, You're safe behind the magic fourth wall. And I got my little COVID supplies. I got my little bunch of grapes, and I got my cough drops, and I got honey. Actually, this is good. Honey, especially for the sore throat. I mean, it's not sore, but it's gonna be. It feels coffee, like cough, cough. And I have coffee, and I have tobacco dip, and I'm good. I'm ready to fight this COVID. I'm down to like 99 point whatever Fahrenheit. I don't know, probably something else now. Whatever.
Possessed.
And I'm possessed. So, it's all good to go. Satan got the best of me. Oh, and the witch is up to no good, smashing cars. Yeah, there's all kinds of wild crap. But in the news, let's just look at the paper, right? Well, first let's. Biden is doing his State of the Union address, and then what's the guy, Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, in the back. He's sitting in the back. Biden's trying to tell all the good things he's doing, and then the Republicans are trying to anti-campaign his State of the Union address. They're anti-campaigning. So whenever there's like a Democratic thing that might have been good that they did, they're like, and so McCarthy's back, and they're booing and hissing and booing and cajoling and heckling. I was like, what the fuck? They're doing that? Oh God! Still, I mean, how? Oh man, I don't think I could ever think Republicans in a good light for a hell of a long, because the ones in there blew it for all the. If there's other good Republicans, it was blown for them. So anyway, here's McCarthy's like, and then everyone's like takes it as a cue. It's like children. These are people running our country. So yeah, I take it seriously. And yes, we got sustained winds for about 30 miles an hour, 20 on this side. They're going to be 30 miles an hour from now until the weekend. And there's gale force winds and stuff like that. And of course, there's going to be box jellyfish after that. And then there's the boulders. We'll get into the boulders. Oh, we'll just get into the boulders now. Another boulder came down and went through somebody's house. So there was a boulder that came down and went through somebody's house in Honolulu. Saw that. And then there's a boulder that came down and went across the road in WHENevah Bay, North Shore, Big Island, big waves. Now another boulder came through 2 o'clock this morning. Another boulder came down. This is Iea, smashed through this reinforced rebar wall. Smashed through that, goes across the guy's little backyard or lawn, whatever, his little workout thing, and it goes into his house, making a hole, and it goes into like a closet that was right behind their bedroom bed space. So there's a bedroom bed space, and they have the closet on one side, and the boulder's inside the closet there. Now, if you look at the hole, there's a workout machine sticking out of the hole, because the boulder hit the workout machine and took that with it through the hole. What? Yeah. Headlines. What? Oh. That's gone. Bribed. What do you say to that? Top open, and then the boulders came down. So, sorry about that. COVID, it's brain fog. Now, in the news, Navy needs more time for spill report. No, 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 no. This is the fuel retardant, which has the forever chemicals, the PC something or other chemicals. Those chemicals don't degrade, basically. They'll degrade after, like, you know, like the 50,000 year life, half-life thing. But they don't degrade and they cause cancer. Fuel retardant stuff, you know, like fighting fires. And they spilt that just after all this other stuff, and they're like,
oh, you know what? Well, we need more time, and we question the legal authority of the EPA.
And EPA is going, hey, no, this is it. And then there's Biden going, yeah, you know, we're actually doing good. And here's McCarthy back there going, yeah, well, we're going to make your speech into an election campaign. And whatever. And there's one more thing. We'll just hump to it. We'll hump to it. LeBron James is now called King James. So
he's gonna write another Bible, I guess.
So King James here, LeBron, made an extra score that surpassed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, whose record was like for 40 years. 40 years. And he's even in a Bruce Lee movie. That's how long ago. So now Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. Okay, yeah. Okay. I mean, that's cool, record setting, but, you know, sitting there watching basketball and senior citizens, it's gonna be Super Bowl coming up, Valentine's coming up, so they got the Valentine's, senior citizens, Valentine's dance, fun after 55, I can't drive 55, you're that young, that's where I'm at. It's like, yeah, man, I'm over 55 by a long shot already, and I got COVID, out of my way, mother. Turn into a cranky old guy. I'm the cranky old man now. You stay off of my yard, you millennials. Stay off of my yard. No, what's that? It goes boomer, Gen X, millennials, and then Gen Z, and Gen I don't know. I lost track already. Oh, and the kind. Oh yeah, don't forget. Also, the highway's collapsing in Hauula, Kamehameha Highway stuff. So it's kind of close to, like, if you pass where the boulder fell down and crushed two giant boulders, actually, in Kamehameha Highway and Waimea Bay. You go past that and go down the road a little bit, and the thing's collapsing. So, like, it rains on Hawaii and everything falls apart. That's what we are. It's like we're like the Wicked Witch of the West. Oh no, that spot's been taken. I'm melting, Dorothy. Your little dog too. Yeah, and that's about that. You know, AI can't draw hands. Pop yourself, and you want to feel better. Ask your AI art maker to make hands, and watch it screw to 15 fingers. You feel better. See, AI doesn't know everything. You know, back in the day, just relax. Yeah, back in the day, 1977, you just like wear your Caddyshack pants. And go fishing out the Alawai. Hey, I go fishing out the Alawai. I need to catch some tilapia. When you could eat tilapia. 1977? Well, maybe. That's about the time when it was starting to get nasty. Oh, yeah, he's got Caddyshack pants in a plant. Oh, I gotta get tilapia. Oh, look at the bell bottoms from the 70s. Disco was a little late, but it was showing up. That's disco time. All right, you know what? It's time for a little opinion. Monster drink on sale. That's the last thing I need is monster drink on sale. It's a political cartoon. Oh no, what? Yeah. Grow old gracefully. Go quietly into the night, yo. Okay. No, actually I'm feeling pretty good. I don't know. I was gargling with salt water, sea salt in water. That's like go out there and take a dip of the ocean. Gargle the ocean. No, you put sea salt inside water. Students, hear me now. Students should learn Hawaiian language. I commend State Representative Diamond Garcia for introducing House Bill 157. Bill proposes making Native Hawaiian languages required course. Cite article February 6. Sorry. This bill is long overdue. I hope our elected officials in both houses can put aside the long-held views that there is no use for Hawaiian language. Kauai Sang, Director of Department of Education, Office of Hawaiian Education, believes that the demand for Hawaiian language speakers should be discussed among the community. I believe it has been. We finally hear and see it being used more correctly in media, radio, TV, and print. Aloha kakakiako. Excuse me. Thanks to our community. Aloha kakakiako. The kakaako. Gotta get the brutal Hawaiian. The science in the city. Thanks to our community, the city is finally correcting signage on our streets. The kind with the little that, you got to get that right. More importantly to me, as a child, growing up in the 1950s, I picked up pidgin. From friends who butchered the Hawaiian language. What? Without the proper guidance from Kupuna.
I hear you.
Yeah, you do now, huh? We're suppressed. Kupuna were suppressed and shamed for speaking Hawaiian. Huh? Now me and many of my peers are rightly being corrected for our gross misuse of the language. Gary Oakland, talking in tutu voice, Kailua. Gary, thank you for your contribution there. Gary, you have a little bit of gross misuse of the regular language called English. Speak American. You don't go me and my friends. What? You go my friends and I. God. My friends and I. Me and my peers. Anyway. Oh! Too late now. Just want to say, pidgin is not Hawaiian. Hawaiian is a language. Yes. And when you talk about Hawaiian being suppressed as a language, you're talking about the missionary days when they're trying to teach everybody how to speak English.
Speak English!
And yeah, so they kind of, suppressed the whole... But he's like, grew up in the 50s and he's like, oh, I'm suppressed by the missionaries. And when my friends taught me pidgin, he butchered the Hawaiian language. See, pidgin throws in Hawaiian here and there. It throws in Hawaiian words. And pidgin was for everybody to communicate, kind of common ground area. Butchered. My friends and me. Anyways, have a great day. Aloha.
Hey, aloha.
Hey, aloha. It's gonna be Valentine's Day. After the wind. It's gonna be Valentine's Day. After the wind. It's gonna be Super Bowl. So it's gonna be Super Bowl. After the wind. So aloha to you. Fresh air to you. Fresh water to you. Aloha to you.